Well, it looks like two Kola-class submarines from the Northern Fleet have joined a battle group of Russian naval vessels in the Mediterranean. They say a diesel-powered Kilo-class submarine is sailing into the Mediterranean now with these two nuclear subs, and they're saying that all three entered the North Atlantic from different ports. And they're saying that the Northern Fleet has 6 Akula-class submarines, but this is just of what they know. And they're saying they're popping up in the waters out here, kind of an intimidation factor. Now, they can strike targets from here. They struck targets inside of Syria from these subs in the Mediterranean. What's interesting about Russia also has a nuclear submarine, well, a nuclear armed submarine sitting on the ocean floor, a sub that went down a long time ago. Now, as far as the rhetoric and everything going on, Putin has stated he doesn't have to launch a direct hit on any one spot, that they could strike us in multiple places, which is ridiculous here because the warmongers constantly pressing for war. It's the same thing here on this world stage, the theaters of war. I talk about it all the time. But there's no holding back in stating what the West is doing here. They have sent so many troops, so many supplies into the bordering countries of Russia that if it was happening here, you would think that we were about to get invaded. If they were literally on our doorstep of Mexico and Canada with tons of military equipment, with troops being trained, you would think an invasion is imminent or something's going to happen. They didn't just waste all their time and money in years bringing all this military equipment up into Poland, Estonia, Lithuania now, Germany sending tanks and infantrymen up into this area. Eastern Ukraine, for those that missed it, it's flooded with Western mercenaries. Covered that in another video. No one wants to talk about it. Western mercenaries on the ground in the Donbass. We've seen it before. Of course, mainstream will not talk about it. They'll keep you buffaloed with all this other stuff going on. But I'm here to tell you this much. We are sitting on Russia's doorstep, pounding many different countries. From Ukraine all the way on up through Poland, Estonia, Lithuania, all of them. They are sitting there loaded with military equipment and with troops that they just rotate out every 30 days until the time they decide to make their move. NATO's also stated they will not just give up on Crimea. They will go down and take it back, is what they're stating. So Russia is prepared for that. They've been moving military equipment into Crimea along their border. Constant drills. Just had a massive drill with 40 million people where they maneuvered them. There's big moves being made. You don't see none of it happening here in this country, but like I said, just imagine if there was multiple countries lined up on our border with military equipment right now. Just think about that for a second. So, Russia, definitely not no angels out here, so to speak, when it comes to this stuff. And like I said, the world stage, the theaters of war, it continues. But I just want to let folks know that Russia has made moves here, sending more nuclear subs into the Mediterranean. And if I see a counter move to this, I'll make sure to update and keep you guys posted on it as well. But Russia sending subs into the Mediterranean, raising some eyebrows in the area. And around this election time here in this country, you just never know what they're going to serve up next here as a distraction or a false flag or anything like that. Make sure to check out our recent sponsor here, Essential Drugstore. Chose to go with these guys specifically to serve as an avenue for people to go down and stock up on antibiotics, insulin, things you're going to need more than a 30-day supply of. Most of the time, if you have to have a prescription going through a doctor, you only get a 30-day supply. This gives everyone a chance to skip all that and be able to stock up on whatever they need en masse before it hits the fan. That's why I chose to go through these guys, to present that opportunity for everyone there and to hopefully work good full circle. So I'll leave links. I'll update on this situation. And if anyone out there has any info that they want me to get out and help share, let me know. Dabu7 at yahoo.com. Till next time, much love, y'all.